programs. I think how we work with our seller clients to deliver 5-star service is unparalleled, and it's because of the systems that we bring to the home selling process. We make it as comfortable, as easy to understand, and as stress-free as possible. And the way we do that is by really listening first and foremost to what the seller is trying to accomplish. And once we have a deep understanding of what the seller is trying to accomplish, we share with them the market data that we've learned that's going to produce a good sale according to the seller's wants and needs. And the more important part is we've got a unique and proprietary way that we do that. So let me start off by saying, really, we're in the people business, and we want to make an impact on our community's lives. And the number one way we do that is our Give Back program, or what we call our Worthy Cause. You see, all of us are really on a mission, and that is to help people that are less fortunate ourselves. And we do that with our Worthy Cause with our Children's Hospital program. And what that means is all your referrals, every time you work with your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty agent, we give a portion of our commission check directly to Children's Hospital of Los Angeles. And we have a yearly goal of at least $25,000. I'm happy to say we usually up that to about $100,000 because of working with clients like you. So your referrals really do have a direct impact on your local community, in this case, Children's Hospital of Los Angeles. So we really thank you. And we want to let you know that that's one of our priorities. So just by working with us, you're helping many, many, many people that you're never going to meet, but you're going to have a profound impact on their lives. So how we work with you is our number one goal is finding out what's important to you, what we like to call your heart's desire. And in order to achieve that, we've got to find out what you're trying to do with your transaction here. Is it just to sell a house, to move out of state? Are you moving in the area, out of the area? We find all those out. We also want to find out when you want to move so that we can help you coordinate that move, so you're not having to move more than once or put your stuff in storage for a long time. And then we want to make that as hassle-free as possible. So we like to say is we want to get you your heart's desire, which means selling your home in your time frame where you want to go with the least amount of hassle. See, there's a surprising, well, what we would call a shocking fact in the industry. And according to NAR statistics, really only 30% of sellers would go back to the original agent that sold their house. That means 70% wouldn't. And there's lots of reasons, but the primary reasons are poor communication, typically. That agent is overpromised and way underdelivered, and they've promised an unrealistic selling price because they want to get your listing, just to name a few. Well, we want to make sure that that doesn't happen to our clients. So we are always surveying them to make sure that we are on track. And I'm happy to report that because of that, our client feedback, over 86% of clients said they'll come back, not only come back to us, but actually do come back to it. So we think that's really important. And that shows the diligence and the satisfaction of our clients. And it's not really these agents' faults that are out there doing that. See, most agents, they operate as a one-man band. So they've got all these different things. They've got marketing to do. They've got service calls to do. They've got all the admin stuff to do. In fact, as you can see, there's over 184 distinct things that any agent has got to go through to get your home sold. Well, we don't operate. See, we think that's not the right way. The problem with that is that agent is trying to be all things to all people. And we think the solution is the team approach. And the fact be told, most professions use teams. If you go to your doctor, you make an appointment with the receptionist. When you get there, you're greeted. The nurse takes you in. They have an intake form. Only at the end does the doctor show up to have a very laser-focused conversation with you. It's the same with attorneys. It's the same with any professional outfit. They've got specialty people to help you through this process, and that's what we do. See, what we look like is, as your team leader, I'm really the quarterback. So I'm coordinating with our marketing department, who is doing all the billboards, all the ads that you see advertising homes. When those ads go out, people call into our office, and our admin people will take those inbound calls. They'll sift them and sort them, and they turn them over to our inside sales department. They work to find out exactly the time frame of these buyers, when and if they want to buy, and they're also coordinating with sellers when and if they want to sell. And we start to match them up, and then they go to our outside sales department. So our outside sales are running around showing homes, and that's one of the ways, and I'll talk about in just a second, how we start to collect buyers ahead of time. So as a seller, you're not waiting for us to go to work. Once the transaction starts, we've got our transaction coordinators who make sure that every I is dotted and every T is crossed. And once the listing is being developed, that goes to our marketing department. They do our pictures, our videos, our brochures. And that way, when we make the listing live, all that is done in a beautifully seamless way, which leaves way more time for me to be personally attentive to your needs. And we think that's really the best way to sell real estate. So truth be told, my number one job is to create the most demand for your home. See, most agents out there, what they do is they wait, they go to a listing, they get hired, they bang a sign, maybe put it on the MLS, and then they go to work looking for buyers. We don't do it that way. So with your permission, let me show you how we find all the buyers in our database that benefit you. We've got billboards on a couple of the major freeways that everybody drives by thousands of times a day. We're on the radio. We do podcasts. We do multi-language radio and podcasts. And we've got our websites that drive traffic to our inside sales, like I said a little bit ago. We're also a member of our International Buyer Relocation and Referral Program. And what that means for you is that anybody that's looking for a house here in Southern California, they can Google us, they can use our referral network, and they come and they want us to handle that transaction. So we're really a one-stop shop. Because we've been so effective, we've got over 100,000 roughly buyers currently in our database. So you can see right there, we've got 978,000 buyers currently looking for homes in our Southern California area. What that means for you is, because we've been so effective with this marketing, we started to partner up with Zillow. Zillow contacted us and they said, hey, we have a program we'd like to share with the top realtors and companies in Southern California. In fact, only the top 5% of realtors in the US are even qualified to service Zillow's buyers. We call that their Flex program. And we are one of those partner agencies. And the reason for that is our attention to detail and our 5-star service. So as you can see, we've got over 1,500 reviews and over 313 sales just in the last month alone with this partnership. The benefit for you, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, if you're watching this, is that all the buyers that are out there searching for homes on Zillow, they click on that button that says, I want to see this home. We get a preponderance of those calls. So more buyers, more eyeballs are coming and are directed to your home. You see how that benefits? We've got all of Southern California from Simi Valley all the way out to Riverside. So more demand for your home equals higher price for your home. So even in a down market like we've shifted right now, we are going to bring all those buyers to your home that are ready, willing, and able, that are qualified. Now, obviously, it's not going to be 100,000, but what we're going to do is start with our database of buyers, and we're going to match them specifically to your home. And whenever you decide, we'll bring those buyers over to make offers. They are not looky-loos. They're pre-qualified with deposits, and they're ready, willing, and able to buy your home. That's just one of the ways we create massive demand for your home versus all the other agents that are waiting to get your listing and then go to work. It's as if you've already hired us before you even knew us, and we were collecting all these buyers just to bring to your home. Do you see how that would benefit you? I hope so. Now, there's another really big problem that we found in the real estate industry as a whole. And we've solved that with what we call our guaranteed sale program. You see, the majority of buyers that are looking for homes to sell, they already have a home. That represents 80% of the buyers out there. So only 20% of agents are dealing with the buyer population that doesn't have a home to sell. Well, that creates a real dilemma. We call it the real estate catch-22. See, we want to make sure that we're capturing 100% of the buyers. If they've got a home, so think about that. If they've got a home to sell and their biggest fear is, do I sell first or do I buy first? Well, we've solved that problem. And like I said, we call it our guaranteed sale program. See, their number one fear is, if I sell first and I haven't found a home, I'm homeless. If I buy a home before I've sold my home, now I've got two homes, which could be worse. So our guaranteed sale program solves that, because we're so motivated to get your home sold. We're willing to put an offer on the buyer's home so that they can move up and buy your home. So the benefit to you is that they're going to get you a firm offer. In other words, there's no contingencies. If they want to sell their home, they got to think, I got to wait to sell my home first, but I don't want to lose that on your home. That's a weak offer. We strengthen all the buyers out there by willing to put an offer on their home and buy their home so that they can buy your home with the best possible terms to your favor. See, you benefit because your home will stand out versus all the other homes out there. And like I mentioned, you'll get that firm offer. It's as if we're standing on the corner and we're saying, hey, buyers, buy this home and we'll buy your home so that you can move once and conveniently and hassle-free. You benefit because you get more eyeballs and your home stands out versus the competition. That's our guaranteed sale program, and it works really, really great. The other way we do that, by creating tremendous demand, is what we call our proprietary RBID home selling system. Really, it's our real estate bid. Back in 07, 08, you may remember the market was horrible, yet people still needed to buy homes and they still needed to sell homes. Well, we came up with a way to create what we call our online auction effect, or our auction effect for these homes. We bottle up that demand. It's like we shake up a champagne bottle and we create all that demand. And right before we release it, we get everybody out, pop that cork, and we get all the buyers to your home. We're so successful at that we often know if your home is going to sell within the first 24 to 48 hours. Because we can create all the demand, we take the buyers from all the other homes that are looking at similar homes and we direct them to your home specifically. And now, these aren't just looky-loo buyers. Again, these are buyers matched from our database, buyers from our advertising, and they're all pre-qualified. In fact, we put that in writing that we're not showing unqualified people to your home. So only the best buyers are making bids, i.e. offers, on your home. That dramatically increases the likelihood that you can get a higher than listed price. And we've got a tremendous track record doing that. So if you utilize our RBID system to create more demand for your property, obviously we'll be able to sell it faster and with less hassle. So the benefits really are twofold. So for every RBID home we put on there, we do a pre-inspection and all the disclosures up front. So we're able to advertise your home as a certified RBID home. Because we've got such great credibility out in the public, when they see an RBID home, they know it means a great deal and the home is going to be as transparent as possible. The second benefit is we offer a home warranty on every home that we sell. The benefit for you, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, is the buyer can buy with confidence so that if anything breaks, the warranty is going to cover it. We go a step further, what we call our second mile service, and that is we offer a buyer satisfaction guaranteed. In fact, it's called our VIP buyer buyback program. For any reason, within 24 months, if they buy your home and they're not absolutely satisfied, we'll buy it back from them. No other company will offer that kind of guarantee. So the buyers that are coming to buy your home, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, they will buy with confidence, which means they're willing to bid more for your home versus others. All of this is designed to create the most demand for your home so that you benefit. And that's how we can sell your home for the highest amount of price, get you where you want to go with the least amount of hassle. If you got it, yeah, isn't that great?
Awesome. Hey, put it on the chat below if you enjoy the presentation here by Mr. John Williams, your home sold guaranteed realty in Long Beach. John, why don't you do a quick introduction about yourself, right? How long you've been in the business, a little bit about John Williams, gets to know who is Mr. John Williams here.
Yeah, sure. So I service the greater Long Beach area and North and South Orange County. If you want to get a hold of me, it's johnhasthehouses@gmail.com, or you can contact me directly or text me 562-787-1444, and we'll get your home sold. Start packing, as they say. I've been doing this for a while, Rudy. When I found Your Home Sold Guaranteed, it aligned with the type of service I wanted to be for not only my clients, but I wanted to have a company that wasn't afraid to use guarantees, ironclad guarantees, so that they could give that second mile service to the clients. And I've worked for other great brokerages, companies out there. I'm not saying anything bad about them. I just think Your Home Sold Guaranteed was a step above because it aligned with my values as well. So we offer tools and programs that other companies just frankly can't touch. It doesn't mean those there are not other great agents out there. The fact is we have so many partner agents that we couldn't do our job without excellent professionals out there. That's what we like to do, is work collaboratively, and most importantly, putting our clients first. They're always in the driver's seat. So that's why we offer the guarantees. That's why we think it's really important that everything I've said today, we absolutely put in writing so it's ironclad. And the proof is in the performance and the statistics.
John, look it up, John. I'm sharing with everybody, right? So you share with everybody just now that in our database, we have over 100,000 buyers in our database, and you share with everybody how we got it from radio, billboards, the guaranteed sale program, with our partnership with Flex, and so on and so on. But check it out, John. This is a brand new one. Maybe we should add it on our slide somehow. So as you know, John, lately now Google. Right, Google is basically online when the consumers are looking to buy homes. They just basically go online. Check it out, John. In the last, what is this? September 2022 to February. How many months is this? I don't know.
Yeah, September, October, November, December, January, February. 5 months?
In the last 5 months, John, check it out. And remember, John, this is organic search engine optimization, right? So people who are thinking of buying a house, when they type the word realtor, they're looking for a house for sale and stuff like that, they actually come to our website. This is another way, John, because people always ask all the time, it sounds too good to be true. You guys have 100,000 buyers in our database. Well, John already explained, from the radio, from the billboard, from the direct mail, through our partnership with the giant. Zillow is a giant, right? It's the biggest technology company on the planet today. I think Zillow worth over $7 billion. So that's how we get all the buyers. But this is another one, John, that we at Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty work very hard, is the search engine. You see this, John? These are the people that look at that. They are not just looking. Look at that, John. Out of that, 363 people actually going through a direction, like they actually go to our office, they click our website, they call in, they make an inbound. Now, the way our team system works, like John mentioned just now, when there is an inbound call, our admin staff team input it into our database, right? Because our admin staff team will ask them their name, first name into database, which area they're looking to buy, and then put it into the database. And then our inside sales team is going to call them back to check their timing and motivation, see if they're ready to buy and sell. This is exactly what John is talking about. So
And let me just stress, that's a really important part. When you call in, you're not just a number going into a system and then being automatically spammed with marketing. That is not what our system does. We do the marketing to attract people to come so that we can find out what are your needs. And then we assign a real human being to you to find out when you want to move, what you're looking to do. So if you're a seller or you're a buyer, everybody goes through that process, and then they get matched up with an area expert to get their home sold, or to work with an agent to get their home of their dreams, to get their heart's desire when they're buying that. So you're not just a number, you are part of a system